second young ambassador is Will. Would you like to come out? Will Jefferies.
Now, it might seem of a little bit of a weird thing to be a constitutional monarchist at the age of 19, but I was reading, I've engaged in a lot of reading at university recently, and I found that one of the most compelling ideas was Edmund Burke's idea that we have a contract between the present and the past. And with people like Ricardo Bossi, Mr. Hobson, Mr. Molan in the room, I can't help but think back to Gallipoli and think to who were our men fighting for? Were they fighting for the Prime Minister? Were they fighting for their local member? Or were they fighting for our sovereign, the Queen? It was the Queen. And that is why I think I have a responsibility to stand up and to support our constitutional monarchical system. And there are three central points. First of all, it's the symbolic idea. In this current day and age, it doesn't seem that we have any sort of uniting factor. Whatever your thoughts are on Donald Trump, it's clear that to have a head of state like the Queen compared to someone as controversial and divisive as Mr. Trump is not a particularly good thing for our democracy. The second reason is that it keeps power away from the politicians. Now, it is clear due to the factional division within the Liberal Party, it is clear due to the inherent tension between globalism and nationalism, it is clear due to the tension between neoliberalism and more protectionist policies, it is clear that that the politicians are not sure as to which direction they're going at the moment. It seems that they're entrenched within some sort of flux. And that is why the check of balance that our constitutional monarchical system is essential. Because I believe that we are living in an ever increasingly uncertain age, and I think that any way by which we can limit the power our politicians have is something that we should get around and support from a grassroots basis. And the final reason why I'm a constitutional monarchist is to ensure that we maintain the constitutional integrity of this great country. To think that we can have people like Peter Fitzsimmons, to think that we can have people like Paul Keating after his recent comments about China, coming in and determining the specificities of our constitution is quite frankly terrifying. So for those central three reasons, I'm a proud constitutional monarchist, and I'm proud to say that there is going to be a youth movement to this, because we are not going to go down without a fight. And I think it's something that is symbolic of Australia and what it means to be Australian, because this country is about freedom and it's about accountability. And I don't believe the Republicans can stand up to those two values. Thank you very much.